This is Out Loud and Laughing.
What is up, chosen fam, and welcome back to the studio. Today, we are joined by a man who has managed to do what most of us only do in our stress dreams. He stands in front of a crowd, completely vulnerable, and usually with very little clothing on. If you're watching, you can see that. He is a comedian, an actor, a social media sensation, and the mastermind behind the Can't Cancel Stupid live show. He's proof that sometimes the best way to get a laugh is just to bear it all. Literally. Please welcome to the pod, the one, the only, Naked Eddie. Welcome, Eddie.
Hello, how are you?
We are so pumped to have you here. Before we get into the naked of it all, though, how are you doing today? Are we hydrated?
I am. I'm good. How are you guys?
We're excited to be here. We've been diving deep into your reels and your stand up, and there's such a raw Jersey bred energy to what you do. And that's why I'm good today, because we get to talk to you and we wanted to introduce you to our chosen family. So, for people who are just meeting you, take us back to the beginning. Where does this comedy come from?
The comedy, I started stand-up comedy, I started 3.5 years ago. Right after COVID, because I was like, we could die.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I was like, it's now or never. So I did it. I took the leap. I got naked. I've been doing naked Eddie for a long time on social media, but stand-up comedy is 3.5 years in.
So before comedy and before 3.5 years ago, and like Brian and I, we were always getting separated from our often unruly behavior. So were you the kid at the dinner table in New Jersey who was always doing too much, or did that come later in life?
So like there's with Thanksgiving dinners with dildos involved. So like I feel like I just fit in. Like
Yeah.
our family's kind of insane. So I think maybe we just matched each
I
other's
need
crazy
more.
energy.
I need more here because John and I grew up with a very,
Yeah.
very Cuban crazy family as well. A lot of drinking, a lot of stupid things being said and done. I need more. Tell me more about this.
Well, like my uncle Danny was insane. So he looked like and he looked like Danny DeVito. Like he would go out and people would ask him for autographs and he'd be like, sure. That's a true story. So, like, he was nuts. Everyone thinks that my mom actually fucked him and created me. So, yeah, our Thanksgiving dinners were insane. My brother really did bring a dildo to the table and we passed it around. When my grandfather died, like, my uncle and everybody took the casket out and as like a joke and was like, like, it's like insanely crazy, stupid thing. It's just my family has always been like that.
I think
Hmm.
that's a great way to live, though. I'm also trying to wonder how the dildo was prepared.
Basted.
Was like as if it was a side dish. That's funny. What what was did you coming out of the closet? All of these things was that easier because of how open and raw your family seems to be?
No,
No,
no.
that was a different story.
Yeah, I came out when I was
But you're only
24.
25, Eddie.
I was dating a girl for 6 years. So, yeah, I was like, again, now or never, but it was hard. It was back then, like in the '90s, so it was not easy, even with my family being and like, actually actually, that same uncle said to me at another funeral, my grandmother's funeral, was like, "Your dad would be so disappointed in you," because my dad died. So, the
Ouch.
same even though we wound up he was fine with it. He
Yeah.
wound up loving my boyfriend, whatever. But, yeah, like, so, like,
No, I mean, we grew
no,
up
it's still
again with
not easy.
Cuban, and I'm assuming Italian. So it's just very
It's
rooted in
yes.
tradition
Yeah.
and the Catholic Church. And we are at the mercy of what that
Yeah.
priest is telling our family for many, many years, whether we agree with some of that or not, probably not, but you know what I'm saying.
Well, the crazy thing is my
Mm,
dad taught CCD, but my dad was also so he never knew I was gay because he died before I came out.
Sorry.
But he was the guy that went and got another, a guy's kid who ran away because he found out he had AIDS, and his father kicked him out of the house. My dad went and got him and brought him back.
yes,
So I know
yes.
my dad would have been a cool, like, fine guy. So
It's
I'm
it's
good. We're good. We're
it's all
good.
it's almost like that experience was given to you as if the universe knew you probably wouldn't be able to directly come out to your father and, like, you get to carry that now, like,
Yeah.
that's kinda special.
Yeah, it was a good
Thanks
story. It's a good story that
That is
you know,
really
people told me.
beautiful.
thanks for sharing.
Well, I like that you come from a crazy family because you're in good company. You also have a background in theater and acting, and we saw the reels, and you've got a really serious range, which we love, including your fashion. Um, but stand up is a little different, right? There's no script behind it. What was the first time on stage like for you? Was it a total rush, or was it like, what the hell am I fucking doing right now?
It was kinda like,
Mm.
I'm home. It was weird, like, it was kinda like I know it sounds stupid, but that's literally what it was. It was like, "Oh, wow, what the why did I wait till 40 something to do this?" You know, like, I don't
Mm.
I'm kinda pissed that it took that long to just
What is
try
it
it,
about
you
it?
know,
Is it
because I
the
was just so
energy? Is
scared.
it getting the instant laugh like in real life?
Yeah, it's all of that, and it's like, it makes you think of, like, things that, you know, like, normally when you were, doing other things, you'd be worried about, like, "Oh, I gotta work today," or, "I gotta do," but, like, when I started doing comedy, it's like, I really didn't give a shit. That's not why I got laid off, though. But but, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, "Oh, okay, this is what I wanna do, so I don't care about anything else."
And isn't it funny once you lean into that side of yourself, how easily everything comes forward? I wanted to address the Naked Eddie brand. You built this massive following by just being incredibly comfortable in your own skin, and that shows. Was there a specific aha moment when you realized that stripping away the layers and the clothes, haha, boomch, actually made the comedy land easier or harder?
Harder.
Yeah.
No, the naked thing is hard because I'm still getting fight on it. Even this weekend with my, I'm gonna do
Mhm.
a graduation show for my teacher who I took a comedy class with, and I asked if I could do her and she's fighting me on the naked anything. She's like, "I want you to have a really good tape. I really wanna introduce you as your name." And I was just like, I did the
Right.
graduation show as Naked Eddie. So why so I don't I'm still and, you know, unless people see me do it, I still get pushback on it. But once they like, you don't know how many straight guys are like, "I thought you were gonna fucking suck,
Mm.
but that was actually really funny." And it's like a good compliment and kind of a shitty compliment at the same time.
Especially, like, being naked on stage, like, what is that like for you? Right? Because there's obviously probably positives around, like, the empowerment, like, you have a good body, it gives you that confidence, but there must be some, like, hard parts to this, you know? No pun intended.
So, like, so
I
you're
was gonna
talking about
say,
are you talking about when I do this or when I
I
am
guess
really
both,
naked?
right? Because that
Or both?
regardless, you're
yes.
revealing more
Sure.
on stage than most comedians do, right? So now you're not only unveiling your mind to your audience, but now you're also unveiling your body on top of that.
Nobody's silly anymore.
Mm,
And that was the whole reason to do the Naked Eddie thing. Because for me, I mean, I care about the audience, obviously, but for me, I just didn't wanna get on stage and be like, "So, how about the dating apps?" You know, like, I needed to find this silly and it had to be silly because if it was sexy, it does not work. The
mhm.
gays hated me when I first did my first gay show. It has to
Yeah.
be stupid and it has to be silly, and that's why I came up with this. But to your question about the naked, for me, the naked, it's always about being funny first. So me getting on stage naked, I could give a fuck. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. I don't even think about it. It's not even like a thing in my head. I'm always nervous and it's always about being funny.
Remind me, because I haven't really seen this on your socials. Are you fully naked sometimes on stage, like, where people can see everything?
In Brooklyn and
Yeah.
Philly, they do a naked comedy show.
Oh,
It was written up, I think, in the New York Times. It's like a thing. I've done that. Um, and it is absolutely the audiences are fantastic. it is the best. So, like, those are the only times that I've been totally naked.
But to bring up what Brian said, I had never really thought about it, and it's such a good point, so I wanna double down on it. Comedy is already fucking hard. Like, to be vulnerable and to come up with scenarios and then make them funny and relatable and all of the things that makes comedy comedy. It's actually an art and it's actually really hard. But then when you added the additional vulnerability that it is to share your body as well, like it's like, are they gonna like my jokes and are they gonna judge my body? Like there's so much going on there, Eddie. Super kudos to you, dude. Super kudos.
Because I guess I'm a nudist at heart, I don't know. For some people, I'm sure it's very hard, like, a thing to do, but the worry always is you just wanna be funny. You don't wanna bomb.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
of course.
there's something to be said about the pressure of being funny on stage while trying to not get hard. So you added extra pressure.
Well, that's fine. I just did a joke. Started doing a joke where I make fun of my straight friends because 'cause they're always like, "Aren't you scared you're gonna get hard?" And I'm like, "I'm 49 and gay.
Right.
I'm scared I'm not gonna get
Yeah,
hard."
yeah.
Right? Like,
If it happens, running the show
and then I
early.
Oh
so
my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm never scared about getting hard. Like that because I know that would that's n unless, like, there's some really hot guy jerking off in the audience, like,
Right,
it's
right, right.
never
How
gonna
do you
happen.
navigate the space now in comedy where, we're meeting you, you're unfiltered, I love it, but we're in a world now where people could easily be triggered. So how do you do that? How do you connect with your audience, or you just don't give a shit?
I mean, it's funny because I always thought I was dirty up until recently. Me and my friend were talking, and they were like, "Well, she really can't do that because she's like a dirty comic." And I was like, "Oh, I guess I can't either." And they were like, "You're not a dirty comic." And I started listening, like thinking about my set, and I'm like, I'm not. I guess I was judging myself because I do the naked comedy thing I'm like a but I really am not compared to, like, most comics. Like, of course, I say "fuck" and stuff, but, like, I'm not, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, women like Nikki Glaser and other comedians like that, I mean, they take you to the edge where you're like, "Holy shit, like, are you even
Yeah,
allowed
she
to
just
say
talked
that?"
about her pussy for the last
That's what I
15
don't wanna
minutes of her
listen
last
to.
show. Did you see that?
Yes, I did.
Yeah,
I was like,
I
"I
think
think I'm good."
it's always good to
Yeah.
check in, Eddie, and I'm like, "Nope, still gay."
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, yeah, there was no doubt.
Yeah. Oh, but I mean, that's a good realization to make though, right? Like an interesting one too, that, the association of the dirty was in correlation more so in the way you showed up, not necessarily the content you were presenting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was, like, judging myself, and I was just like, "Wait." So, yeah, it's weird, it's crazy, but now I get it.
We're the best at it. Judging ourselves, I mean.
Yeah.
You also have done a lot of work with art house productions, and bringing live comedy to New Jersey. Why is it so important to you to keep that local live energy live rather than just being a TikTok comedian?
I love Jersey. Like I always say, I will never go to war for this country,
Same.
but I will go to war for Jersey. Like, I'll fucking
Right.
strap shit on right now. But I mean, I think the people here just get it. Like, they
Yeah.
get the humor. So, like, I love Jersey. So I think it's just being around the people that we grew up with and, like, getting them to know me. And, yeah,
Are you ever worried or excited or have any sort of feeling around there being somebody in the audience that either you grew up with or like a foe or something like that?
no,
Yeah, you're like,
not
"Fuck
at
it,
all.
here
No,
I am.
no.
Yeah.
You paid to get to my show. Thanks a lot, asshole."
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no, I'm not. I'm like,
Love
of
it.
course, I'm worried about, like, that time where there's gonna be, like, this drunk person that I don't know how to handle, but, like, that's the only thing I worry about is, like, that kinda thing is, like, I don't know how if when that situation arrives, what I'll do, but that's, like but, like, I've done, like, moose lodges and elks lodges in, like, the most red part of New Jersey, and I had the balls, I'll be like, "Do you guys wanna hear a Trump joke?" And they'll be like, and one guy, like literally, this was in like Cape May, New Jersey. It was like really bad. He was like, "We don't judge
Oh,
here."
let's
Okay,
do it.
I was
that's
like, "Let's
great.
fucking go."
You say, "I tell the jokes here."
It's yeah, it's weird.
We don't judge here.
I think the naked shit
Mm.
somehow disarms them.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm knocking on wood. But I think it it does. I don't know. But I feel like that helps.
What's the one thing that would surprise our listeners about you? Like, what's something that people don't know?
Um, I'm a big theater
Yeah,
fag,
you check the box on
but
that,
I'm
we all
pretty
do.
sure you know that. Uh,
Guilty as charged.
I'm trying to think. I mean, because the whole naked thing,
Do you have a least favorite niece or nephew?
Great, you can pick
I
one that you
only have
hate.
2 I only have I only have 2 nieces. I don't hate them, but,
I tell them to their faces which ones are my
yeah,
favorite.
like,
I
if
line them up.
like but I hate kids in general.
Well, there's that.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's a good one. I fucking hate
I'll
kids.
drop mine off.
Wonderful. And except your
I have
nieces.
2.
Do you
Except for
have a
your
kid?
nieces.
No, trust
Okay,
me,
I'm sorry, I
I
don't
hate
hate
my
kids.
kids
I love them.
sometimes.
Did you happen to see the clip when Jessica Kirson
No.
asked me if I had kids? Yeah, so I was Jessica Kirson? Yeah, we were in the audience and
Uh-huh.
she picked on us and asked us, she's like, "Oh, do you guys have kids?" And I go, "I fucking hate them." And sure enough, she clipped it and that she
Well,
posted now, it's all over the place that.
I'm sure your timing
So I
was
guess
I
people
love
impeccable.
know
it.
I hate kids, I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, last question before we sort of segue here, but we're curious. Does being naked Eddie feel like a form of protection, or is it your ultimate version or act of coming out every single day?
Don't think it's a protection, I think it's just a desire to be silly. I
Mhm.
think it's just a desire to do something ridiculous, sort of hacky, but, like, just to be like, I know Bert Kreischer takes his shirt off and people have done it before, but, like, I've been doing Naked Eddie for 20 something
Was this a
years.
family thing, though? Like, were you naked a lot as a kid? Was it, like, sex positive in
Yes.
that, like, you don't run around naked, no one really gave a shit?
No, no, no. No, not at all. But, like, like, I did you like, back in the day, I did, like,
Yeah.
videos online
Mm.
before TikToks and everything of Naked Eddie, and it was just kind of always, and people knew I went to the nude beach, and, like, so there was a character I would always do that, and I would do weather reports, stupid. So, like, I just always did that, and I didn't wanna not do it when I
I
started doing
absolutely
stand-up.
love it. We could
Yeah.
talk about this all day long, but we're ready to turn
Own
up
it.
the heat, Eddie, because we have a significant tradition here at Out Loud and Laughing. We're stripping away the punchlines for a second. It's called This or That, and we're calling this one the Full Frontal Edition. So no overthinking, just the vibe that hits you. I'll go first. Are you ready?
It's time for another round of this or that, the unhinged get to know you game.
Okay. Do you prefer the Jersey
Yeah,
Shore boardwalk or an NYC rooftop? Like
Jersey
Seaside
Shore
Heights?
Boardwalk.
Asbury Park.
No.
I
Asbury
agree.
Park.
We go there
Asbury
a lot.
Park.
Yeah, you gave me Asbury Park vibes. We went
Yeah,
to Pride
I
last year.
live a
Yeah.
mile from there.
It's actually, like, it's gotten so nice. There's really good restaurants there now, like, super clean, and it's
It's
busy and fun. Yeah.
insanity. Yeah,
I'm gonna take it a different direction. Thick thighs or abs for days?
thick thighs.
Is
I
that, like,
like
the
a juicy man.
muscularness of it all? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, abs,
You just want
I
some
don't give a
some
shit
strong
about
legs.
abs.
Well, right.
I mean, for me, I do,
Correct,
but
correct.
not
Okay.
to
Do you
look at.
prefer scruff or no scruff? A little hair.
Scruff. A little scruff, yeah.
Keep the friction hot. Are you a butt guy or a chest guy?
Butt
Has
guy.
this you thought about this, has it changed before? Because like, heated rivalry has changed all of our answers, I feel like.
Well, butt and dick makes sense, so I was had to
Mm.
think when you said butt and chest,
Uh-huh.
I was like I had to like, "Oh,"
We
I
all
was ready
are.
for dick. So
I'm
that's I had to
yeah,
fix it in my head.
I'm
Yeah.
more of a front of the butt kinda guy
Do you
myself,
prefer a
Yeah.
shower
for
or a
sure.
bath? See?
Oh, a shower. That is fucking
This
disgusting.
John and
I
I
fucking
always
hate
get this. Some
kids.
people
That's what
are
I just
like, "I
got with
love a
bath.
bath, it's my routine," and some people are like, "Fuck the bath."
My brother takes baths. It's fucking disgusting.
Is he
He'll,
gay
like
too?
What? No.
See?
He's Trumper? No. Maybe it's like a but my dad used to take baths, and my dad
Yes.
this can I tell the story real quick?
Of
My
course.
my dad took baths, and he would call me into the bathroom when he was taking a bath to talk to me because and I know it sounds creepy, but no.
No,
He
son,
be
sit down on the toilet. I got something to
my
tell you.
Yes,
Yeah.
and because my dad worked 2 jobs. My dad was a manager at a records at a music store, and then at night he would gig because he had to put food on the table. So there was if we didn't get to see him a lot. So he would be like, "Come tell me about your day," and I'd have to, like, sit there and try to
Right.
not look at his dick the whole time.
That's amazing. Um, that's a great story, by the way.
But I got to see
There you
what I
go.
was
Yeah,
gonna
you're
become, and
good.
I'm happy.
There you are, yeah. I'm also really honored and touched that your father has made his way through our
And
podcast
his
today,
dick. And
so
his
there
dick.
you go.
No,
Well, that sounds like something
Yeah.
your dad would do.
wait, I have him right here. No, I'm just
Uh,
kidding.
You casted it into the dildo that you're gonna pass around at Thanksgiving. I love it. Okay, here we go. You strike us as a sports kind of guy, and so I'm gonna ask that when you are playing a vicious game of baseball, do you prefer to be pitching or catching in the game?
Oh, well, I think I mean,
Okay.
definitely pitching.
Yeah, strong arms.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely pitching, but I recently discovered the side, so I think
Mm.
I am a side.
What is that? The shortstop,
Welcome to my
technically?
family. Yeah. Uh,
Sure, I know nothing
We
about
don't either.
sports, so I can't make the analogy,
But they
but
look good in the
yes.
tight uniforms.
I feel like sides are just the bases, right? We're just on the
Mhm.
ground laying there waiting for things
Or
to come
on
around
us.
us, you know?
Okay.
Exactly,
Do you
Or on
prefer
us.
being the
or
life
on
of
a
the party or the mystery man
kinda like to
side?
to be in the middle. This this I because I think I like to be the mystery man because you have to hear everyone's backstory before you can make fun of them.
This is
You know
true.
what I mean? To,
Yeah.
like, be the life of the party, so I like to sit back, watch, and then go for it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Because you
Completely.
guys look confused.
I'm with you
It's
though.
tracking. It's tracking 100%. Uh, the last one that we have for you is total vulnerability or radical silliness.
Radical silliness.
I kinda
Yeah.
knew you were gonna go I fed that one to you.
You
You're not
did.
very vulnerable. You just kind of do it all.
Oh, that's great.
I
I would say it
agree.
would be ultimate vulnerability.
Listen, you only get one body.
Yeah, I love it.
And if you like it, show it off.
It's true. I
I
agree.
will say though, before we wrap this up,
Yeah.
Eddie, that some people that feel very confident being naked should not be naked. You are good to go. We are fine with you being naked.
Yeah,
Well,
validated.
I appreciate that, but I also like looking at other at when I go to the beach, like, I appreciate that there's a
All
multitude
shapes
of
and
different
sizes.
people, all
Yeah.
shapes and sizes, and I'm not just saying
Of
that so
course
people
not. You're
like me
not
when
giving
they
us a PR
watch
answer
us.
at all.
I am
I'm
no, but
kidding.
I am
Eddie, you
being,
are a force of
honest, I'm totally
nature.
being
Thank you for being so real with us and for bringing the big Jersey energy to the studio.
Thank you for having me.
Chosen fam, if you want to see the magic for yourself, make sure to check out Eddie's socials. Where can everyone find you? Follow the journey and see what you're bringing next.
Everything's Naked Eddie comedy, super easy.
Thanks for listening, Chosen fam. Stay loud, stay laughing, and remember, if Eddie can stand on a stage naked, you can definitely handle your Monday. Love you, mean it, and bye.
This was Out Loud and Laughing.
We're available everywhere you get your podcasts: Spotify, Apple, YouTube, iHeart, or wherever.